Hey everyone, SrCalavera here, greeting you from the outer space and beyond. Playing here some StarMade, and yeah, I'm gonna show you something that I've been working on. Well, been working for the past few hours really, but we got this idea. I want to use the rails. I want to try all possibilities and whatnot to make something cool using the rails. It's been an awesome addition to StarMade, making docking really simple and opening the doors to amazing creations. We've been looking at lots of videos from other YouTubers, and we need to say that yeah, we are noobs. We are just learning here how to the freaking business of spaceship engineering works, but we're getting there. I guess we are a good option for that person who's starting into StarMade. Is not too sure if he's gonna get it or what. It's very cool, very interesting. It's a game that we sort of return really often because it's you create spaceships. What else can I say? So I don't know, I don't even know what I'm talking about this, but yeah, the last update, well, not the last one but the previous one about rails, has opened a lot of options to customize ships and make awesome things. And one thing that I was thinking of was, well, I want to make a robot, but not just make a robot just like that. I want to make something that actually moves. I want to make something that transforms into something. And I just look at the shelf of beautiful items that I have, and I saw this one, this guy, Mr. VF1S. If you guys have watched Macros, the movie, you're probably gonna recognize it. Otherwise, then means that you're really young. But guys, this is a robot that turns into a bloody F-14. The dream of every kid in the 80s and 90s. Pretty awesome. These guys have 3 modes. So this is the battle droid. Forgive me if I say it wrong. We got the gear walk, which is half plane, half robot, and obviously the jet fighter mode. So I was thinking, well, what if we make something at least a bit closer to this guy in StarMade? And obviously at this point we've got a few limitations, but I think we can make something awesome. And I'm gonna be sharing with you this well, this plan, this work. So what you can see in front of me is the very first stage number 1 of the transformer. We've got a head there, so I'm just gonna push this beautiful button just to show you this. There you go. Say hi to our public. This is the head. So we got a head now. This is gonna be the heart. Now I don't know if I'm doing this wrong. I'm probably screwing this like right from the start, and I'm probably gonna cry when I'm more advanced into this project and figure out that I've been doing wrong. Yes, I'm not making any plans. I have just a few drawings about what I want and a few ideas of how this thing is gonna turn into. Yet I'm not too sure if I'm gonna make the three steps or the 3 configurations, but at least it should turn into into something that resembles a plane. So yeah, this this will be the mode when obviously the head is up as a robot, and using the super rail system, it's gonna hide his head down, and then the nose will come up, and all sorts of things are gonna happen here. That it's gonna be really exciting. Probably the main part, so the thing that I thought the most was the actual heart of this robot, because as you know, the main ship holds the energy, holds the thrusters, holds all that stuff, like the good stuff. So if I want this guy to move and to fly in a decent speed, I need to chuck so many thrusters in the heart. All the energy needs to be there, except obviously if I'm using turrets on the limbs and everywhere else, well, obviously it's gonna use the energy there. But so it's a big plan. So this probably is a very small heart. Oops. It's gonna be I'm gonna be extending the heart to the sides. I'm just thinking in the future, if I need more space, more power, more blocks, I'm gonna be extending it to the sides. And basically the plan is, we've got the head, then there's gonna be another section which will be like a shell that will cover the heart, and will also make the torso, which probably will be something like this part here. I've been trying just like putting sticks with rails and trying to move things at the same time. Sometimes the blocks will fail, it will move things to the opposite direction, or perhaps it's just me being an idiot. But yeah, so it's gonna be interesting if I press the button and everything turns into a freaking mess, because then I don't know how to fix it. But well, we're gonna go step by step. So yeah, we got a hit, and I also wanted to use this time to show you guys how the rails and the logic modules work. It's pretty cool stuff. I'm gonna be showing you like step by step. So if you guys know how to do this already, then just watch me and laugh about what I'm saying, because I'm probably gonna say a few things wrong. And as usual, don't worry, just comment and say, hey, you're an idiot, or yeah, shut up, and show me your stuff. So just basically what I'm doing here, I'm controlling remotely this guy, this head. What we've got in the on the core is just basically obviously the main core, and then the head is linked through that core that is there sticking out on the side. So you know, guys, we've got the beautiful rails, we've got the docking rail attached to the block, and then we've got let me just bring this main blocks we'll probably need. I'm using activation modules, but it looks like maybe buttons might be simpler to use. I believe the same result will be. I'll show you both options. What else do we need? So we got the wireless, activation modules, buttons, and I'm using the not signal. Now I'll show you why I'm using the not signal. So we got this button here. Actually, I'm gonna cut this bit here, just so it doesn't go. Now, how do you move this through the rails? I don't know, because I think I'm facing the wrong way now. No, I'm fine. Right, so is this a button or what? Put the wrong one. Oh. Right. What we're gonna do is put an activation module, and this activation module will trigger the rails to change direction. So how do you do that? You just basically put a rail beside the activation module. If I'm able to see it. Oh yeah, no, I'm not in build mode. So put everything here. So this means already that the button, as soon as you activate it, will trigger whatever rail into to this direction. So what we're gonna do is, we're not gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Press C on the activation block, and then with V we're gonna mark the rails that you want to change direction. As you can see, easy. You can press Shift B. Oops, and that doesn't work. I guess it does only works in view mode. Yeah, it only works in view mode. Tell me if I'm wrong, but yeah. I used to believe that Shift V will select the whole row. It does it with the cannons and the computers. But well, I should do it too here. So now that we slave these rails to this activation module, what will happen is that I activate the button or the activation module, and it will change the rails, as you can see. So the beautiful thing is just moving and turning, and it's going crazy now. Alright, now how do we make it move backwards? Alright, so we put another activation module. It doesn't to be together. Just be careful. Remember to remove, or to press C again on the active block that you are using as main block, because otherwise whatever you put, it will, whatever else that you put will then be linked to the main block. So I just unlinked it right now, for now. So what I'm gonna do now is put a rail that is going on the opposite direction. And you see, I did it wrong. I'm telling you, don't do it, and I leave the bloody thing enabled. Right, and now we're just gonna do the same. We're gonna select the activation block module and just select all the rails that we want to change direction. Beautiful. And well, if we press the button, there you go. The blocks or the rails will change direction. So how do I do this easier? Because I don't want to like have constantly activating each button or whatever. Well, simple. What we do is we set a not signal. By the way, you can place these blocks anywhere. It doesn't matter. I'm just putting them here just to show you, but you can place them wherever you want. Plus a not signal. I did this wrong again because I had this marked, and obviously it automatically links to the logic block. So I'll just stop this. What we're going to do is, well, choose this one probably as a main activation module. So we press C. We'll link it to the not signal, and then we will link the not signal to this one here. So what happens whenever I press this button? So it was off, it's on. The not signal will switch the other activation block. And what happens to our beautiful thing? I only need to press one button or one activation module to switch sides. I can do it on the go. Here you go. It's not decided. I don't know where to go. Maybe not this way. Maybe not. So what does this give you? It gives you freedom. It gives you freedom because you then can grab a button here. You grab your button, place it wherever you want. Remember to press E again, otherwise keep an eye on the colors. I mean, it's easy to follow when you place something and it's linked to a block that it shouldn't. So, but still, if you're doing like weird systems like that one, and then you have heaps of blocks, you wanna probably screw it like I did a couple of times. So make sure that you press C again on whatever block you've got activated to avoid linking stuff that shouldn't be. So with the button, what we do is use another logic block that is pretty cool called flip-flop. This button, what it does is basically, well, let me just explain you what is the difference between the button and the activation module. As you can see, the activation module keeps the stuff on, So it stays on when you tell them to switch on. It will stay on all the time until you press it and switch it off. The button, what it does is it sends a signal for a few, I don't know, for a second or something, 0.5 seconds, I believe that's the right time, and then it switches itself off. So obviously this won't work if I link it directly to the activation module, because then the activation module will switch off, like I'll show you. So I'll chain it to this guy, so you can see we got like now pipes and stuff. That it's pretty cool. So if I press it, you see it switches on the activation module, but just for the time that the button is on. So what we need to do is use this logic block called flip-flop, which will keep the signal on or off depending what you do. So if I link then this guy with the flip-flop, when I press the button, you see the button switches off, but the flip-flop stays on. So now then we just need to chain this guy to the activation module that we want, and you can place then this button on your cockpit. You can place it wherever you want, and from there you're just gonna have to press the button once. Whoopsie, I didn't want to do it. Check if I link it properly. No, I didn't. There you go. So you can place it far away from, you know, from the system, anywhere, doesn't matter. You just go like, oh yeah, let's move the rail, switch it on, sorry, switch it on, and then it starts doing it. And then it's like, okay, let's just bring it back, so press it again, and then the activation module will switch off because the flip-flop is telling it to switch off. Beautiful, no? It's exciting because then knowing all this stuff, like, you can imagine the amazing things that you can do. And I mean, you see, like, if you have a look at YouTube videos, recent videos, you see amazing stuff that people have been doing, like satellite dish just spinning around like crazy, doors, shields or armor plates just deploying for a big ship, and it's pretty awesome stuff. So now what else can you do? There's another cool feature that if you still want to have better control of your systems, you've got this other button. I don't know if I have it here. The inner ship remote. So this block I probably won't work properly here because I'm not on a ship, but if I use it, if I have a system like, oh, actually yes, I'm gonna show you here on the main robot. Ah no, but it's not gonna work. Oh yes, is it gonna work or not? Yeah, let's place it. I'm gonna place, this is my system. As you can see, guys, it's just a mess because I've been just testing the different parts that will be in the robot, so it's a bit messy, but I'll be tidying up, and every episode that I show you will be showing you different parts and how things are evolving. So I'll place this block, and I think I just need to link it to the main whatever button I need here. So put it here because this is my main activation block that will trigger this system. Now if I go in the ship and go into flight mode with spacebar, then if I press T to bring the weapons, we should have the inner remote, which is this one here. So you'll just add it to your weapon belt. As you can see, you have now 10 beautiful belts here, or yeah, shotguns. And if we fire it, it should bring this guy down. There you go, it works. So I'm just gonna go far away. So I'll press this guy again, and as you can see, I'm controlling this from the on the flight mode. So this is how it's gonna be at the end. What I want to do is just have maybe 3, at the most 4 of this remote. One will be press it, it's gonna turn into a gear walk mode, press it again, it's gonna turn into robot, and then another one to go back to jet mode. So try to have the minimum. I mean, the robot won't be like fully functional. It could probably actually move the arms and the legs and simulate that it's walking and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a bit difficult because that's gonna involve more blocks, and like I said, at the moment everything, or all the main systems, energy, thrusters, everything goes in the main ship, or yeah, let's say in the main module, which is this one. So I still don't know how it's gonna be, but at least we're gonna have something that will work. It's not gonna be just cosmetic. It's actually gonna turn. The turrets will shoot. Oh, by the way, this version here, this guy has this turrets in the head, and actually they shoot. So I'm planning to add this turrets as well. And oh, I was actually going to show you. Well, if you don't know how this thing looks in jet mode, so there it is. It's beautiful. F-14 Tomcat. Pretty cool model. Always wanted it for a long time. Finally got it. Yep. So obviously my robot is gonna look a lot worse. Well, not a lot worse, but it's gonna look bad, really bad. And don't expect exact copy of this the BF-1S, but it's gonna be something that will look good and will work. I'm planning to replace the hull for armor, but now with a recent update, they added weight to the blocks, so it's making things more interesting. Because obviously, if I use armor, even standard armor, the size of the robot will require a lot of thrusters to make it move like a total analyst. So that's gonna be interesting. Yep. Anyway, well, I think I'm gonna leave you guys with this information. Like I said, you probably might know this already because there's heaps of tutorials, even better tutorials on this. I just wanted to show you how I am applying all this knowledge into something that I hope it's gonna look and it's gonna work pretty cool. Yep. So that system that I showed you there, it's pretty much what I've got here. Not signal. All the different activation blocks that show how the rails are going to move or the direction, and yeah, we connected the remote to control it from the flight view. So I hope you enjoy it, guys, and just drop us a comment. I need to thank to the server Mikeland here in Australia. Awesome who was here. I'm probably gonna have a chat with the admin at some stage just to let him know. And yeah, if you want to come and visit us, feel free, and we'll catch you later, guys. See you.